Hello, and welcome to a special edition of Sunny's Silver Linings podcast. I'm your host, Tom Zyka, and today we have some of IT by Design's senior leaders to provide a wrap-up of IT Nation that was recently held in Orlando, Florida. They'll be including their perspectives on the event, as well as some of their own personal takeaways. On our panel, we have Chief Technology Officer Javid Khan, our Director of Channel Partnerships, Todd Billiar, and our founder and CEO, Sunny Kaila. Sunny, let's start with you. Some viewers may not have been at IT Nation, so put us there and tell us what the vibe was like this year.
Yeah, so there were a lot of people, and this was the first time I have gone to a conference this year where it felt like it was a normal conference. There were, over 2,500 people, and it just felt normal. Everyone was kind of enjoying the show. All the parties during the conference, they were normal. It just felt normal during the conference. First time after this whole pandemic. I mean, we had a great show in general, and people that we were meeting, there was just so much good energy. It seems like people they were waiting for this type of conference to happen where they can come and really go back to normal with events. And so great vibe at IT Nation. We enjoyed the show and a lot of partners. The best part was meeting all the partners in person and taking them out for dinner, taking them out for drinks, inviting them to our customer appreciation happy hours. That was the best part for overall, just talking to people, talking to our partners, and just seeing people enjoying the show.
Thank you, Sunny. Now let's go to Javid Khan. Javid, what are your thoughts on the show and some of your takeaways?
I thought it was a great show. It was a great feeling to be back in person and see some familiar faces as well as new faces. ITBD, we are a channel partner, but it's also important that we also keep our ears to the ground and see what's going on in the industry. So it was a good feeling for us to be able to walk the floor and see who the vendors are and who some of the new emerging players are, because it's very important to us that we look at the evolving landscape of technology and always stay up to date.
Was there anything at the show in the technology arena that was different to you or something that really caught your eye?
Not so much different in terms of new, but there was a time where I used to go to the conferences and it was all about backups and a lot of on-prem devices. So there was a lot of hardware vendors we used to see there. I'm seeing a lot less of those. I'm seeing a lot new emerging players for cloud technologies. And one theme resonated consistently across not only IT Nation, but also all the conferences that I've been to recently. It's security. Security continues to be at the forefront of all the technology. And I think this year, now that we're still in a very dynamic landscape and with everything going on with some of the recent hacks, people are making it their priority. Vendors and consumers are making it their priority to talk security. So I think it's interesting to see that, and I'm looking forward to seeing all the new security changes and what's next with cloud.
Okay, let's go over to Todd now and get his thoughts. Todd, tell us what you saw this year at IT Nation.
Like the others have said, IT Nation, it's almost like live events are back. There was such a great turnout. There was wonderful energy in the room. It was great to catch up with many of our partners who stopped by one of our two booths, as well as seeing my peers, my other MSP vendor friends in the halls having those great hallway conversations.
And what were those conversations about? What was the hot topic everyone was talking about?
Talent. And when we didn't talk about talent, they wanted to talk about talent a little more. So, with the great resignation going on and, everyone's business seems to be booming pretty strong. Where can they find great talent? So I shared a few recruiting and retention tips. Also, obviously, shared the IT by Design talent solutions. But yeah, no, it was a lot of talk about talent.
You've been in this industry a long time. Where did this talent issue arise? What provoked it?
Growth. It's just such a fast-growing space that the traditional education system just is not keeping up, rapidly changing, as well as this industry's hitting a point now where there's a lot of maturity. You're seeing a lot of retirements, which, obviously you're seeing a lot of M&A. You have a lot of very experienced folks leaving the space, going off to retirement. So you kind of have people falling off. At the same time, the need is expanding. So it's kind of a two-faceted thing.
When do you see this ending? I mean, is it pretty much long-term, do you think?
I believe it is. I think automation is going to take a ever more so role to fill some of the lower-end roles. But at the end of the day, people like doing business with people. So you have to have great talent. People don't want to talk to machines, at least not yet. So yeah, no, I see it for the foreseeable future. The MSP space continues to grow. You're seeing a lot of PE money pour into it. The world has discovered this wonderful ecosystem, and it's just going to continue to grow.
Excellent. Todd, thank you very much. Let's go over to Sunny now.
Thanks, Tom.
When I kind of really reflect on the conference and the topics, from all the keynote key messages to the main stage events and the breakout sessions, what I have noticed was that majority of the content was around culture, around hiring challenges, around retention challenges, and everything revolved around talent. And then the second major topic was cybersecurity, and the third was overall M&A activity and all this the PE money coming into this ecosystem, the channel. There's a lot more money moving around in the channel, which is good news for this ecosystem, that this ecosystem from the economic point of view is a lot more vibrant right now. So my takeaways, if you are an MSP, and your barrier to growth is talent, you do need to have different talent strategies. What worked for you in the past is not going to work for you right now. You got to be thinking out of the box in terms of hiring tech talent, retaining tech talent, and creating that environment which is conducive to the new world where people are looking for flexible hours and flexible location, hybrid workplace or work from anywhere workplace type of situation. So you got to be able to, first of all, think strategy, that how I'm going to win in this type of talent situation, and being very intentional about creating that culture, co-creating that culture, working with your team members, your key team members. So that was takeaway one, that focus on talent. You got to be laser focused on culture and talent to overcome challenges that are in terms of talent shortages and talent retention and talent development. Now, the second piece is cybersecurity. I mean, it's just these bad actors out there, they have created big businesses out of the ransomware and a lot of these cybersecurity related attacks that are happening. There is a lot of economic incentive for these new type of businesses, and they run them like entrepreneurs. And they're going to continue to find new ways to steal that information or hold you hostage to give your information back to you. So you got to be really staying up to date with the things that you are doing and really understanding what's happening on the cybersecurity, these bad actors side, that you are understanding their new ways and strategies, and make sure that you're safeguarding yourself and your clients' information. And so cybersecurity focus. And the third piece is M&A. There is already a lot of consolidation happening. There's a lot of money coming in, which is a huge opportunity for MSPs and the entire ecosystem, because more money getting involved in this channel, in this ecosystem, means that there is a bigger pie for everyone. You just need to make sure that you are ready to avail this new opportunity that is coming your way. So more and more MSPs will get bigger. More and more MSPs will be a lot more kind of mature and well funded. And you want to make sure that you as an MSP, you have the organic growth strategy and inorganic growth strategy so that you can avail these opportunities that are coming your way. So M&A, really having your M&A strategy to make sure that you are staying competitive, because what's happening is where MSPs are taking a lot more funding, they are investing into their businesses and they are bringing a lot more competition. So if you are as MSP, you're not well funded, you don't have your operational maturity and overall clarity and understanding of your business plan, then you may see that competition winning, and you as a business just need to be very clear what are you up to, what do you want to do as a business, and having that business growth plan clarity and making sure that you are well prepared to compete in this new landscape that is being created with a lot of PE money. So M&A, cybersecurity, and tech talent shortages and tech talent retention. Those are my three takeaways that we got to be able to have that strategy for our businesses.
Thank you, Sunny. That's our final word on IT Nation. We'll have more of these roundtable discussions after all of the MSP conferences that we attend to give you our perspectives on them. And don't forget about our Top 50 Channel Conference, Build It Live 2022, to be held from July 27th to July 29th at the Hyatt Regency Hotel in Jersey City, New Jersey. You can register at our website, builditlive.net. For Javid Khan, Todd Billiar, and Sunny Kaila, I'm Tom Zanka. Have a great ITB day.